So here's my question. I saw it on an Ask Reddit type thing, a variation of it. Let's pretend in this world you're never on the hook for child support or like parenting responsibilities.
Oh,
Would you like to have dozens and dozens of kids out there? Is that a
yes.
thing that's like kind of cool to spread to be Johnny Appleseed over there and
Yes,
like
and just from like a like vanity sort of standpoint, if I'm being honest, that because that's all. What else could it be? Like because you must think so much of your genetics that
Your
you're like, we got
seed.
to spread this far and wide.
I do. I think America
When they
needs
got
more
watermelons to
autism.
stop being pieces of shit.
Too many people don't have facial blindness.
Oh, you motherfuckers recognizing each other? It's got to stop.
They're like, Dad, I'm one of your 30 kids for the last time.
Yeah, but like you'd have to excuse all that other stuff, right? I don't want to have to talk to him or anything.
Right. Yeah, I of course, very few people actually want dozens of kids and the responsibility that goes with it, but just to like, do I have a breeding kink? Because I think that'd be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool, like be a miniature Genghis Khan. Be like, yeah, I got a bunch of kids out there. One of them's gonna do something good, and then ignore the bad ones. You know?
So you're on the train too, Taylor. Provided there were no responsibilities, you think it'd be cool to have a bunch of Taylors out there.
How about this is the scenario? Let me change it a little.
Team of kids to because I'd want kids to. I
got it.
In their life too.
Imagine you live in a small town, Taylor, and you impregnate every single one of the local moms, and they all have kids at the same time, and you're the coach of the high school hockey team, and the whole team is your kids. This is a little sitcom I've been working on for us.
Oh, I'd like that. I'd like that. A lot of kids be on the bench. You know, I'd only take the A team. I'd take the kids from like the tallest women, and I'd show them the most favor, give them the most training. That'd be fun. It would be weird having a kid out there that like you had no connection to at all, though. I don't think I would like that at all.
I know somebody who has that.
This is from years ago, but do you guys remember? I told it on the show. Some friends of mine or acquaintances really that are lesbians, like asked if I would give them sperm,
give them your seed
because they wanted kids. And
did you fuck them both just to be sure?
No, it wasn't. They're not.
They wanted
that
a sample.
Mary, it's you, right? You're the one who wants the baby.
No.
They were more like Roseanne lesbians.
Let me ask this. They started the question. They started the talk with like Sandra was like, Taylor, you just look so much like me. I thought.
A little less there, but
yeah. So they wanted a sample.
Both have hairy asses.
Yeah, they wanted me to consider giving them sperm so they could have a kid, and immediately I was like disgusted by that. I was like, "What?
You can't have my boy? No!"
Like, well, first of all, some legal bullshit's going to come down the pike 9 years from now, and I'm going to be paying you for a kid that you didn't even have a part in raising. You're gonna trans my son and make me pay for it. You know, that's not what I'm looking for. And also, it'd be so fucking weird to know you have a kid out there and just have nothing to do with the kid. You know, like just knowing your son's out there or your daughter and they have no connection at all to their biological.
It's weird to you now because you haven't normalized it. 10, 12 kids in, you get used to it.
You would, yeah. It's probably like drugs where eventually it's like I need to be, transitively banging up even more lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that would be a good sitcom. Like imagine that like let's see. Like maybe like the main character, his father was a fertility doctor. And on his father's deathbed, he confesses that he's done this to the whole town, and that he realizes that all the kids in town are his brothers and sisters.
You know that story from like some guy in I think.
It's happened.
Denmark, like he
400
made it,
kids or something.
Like his whole career, he was like, "Haha! Everybody else has been showing up, jacking off in a cup, and I've been pouring it down the garbage disposal, and I've been getting y'all pregnant."
I mean, he is a doctor.
Wild. Yeah, but not like a real one.
I mean, he's a fertility doctor. It seems like he's got beakers and
he's not even that. He's just giving his own cum to women.
No, he's like their doctor.
He's like that.
There's
He's a PhD.
He's a PhD. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty fucking good. I mean, there's some bricklayers out there. You know what I mean? Like not everybody's a PhD, Taylor. I'm sorry.
Well, this guy, like, if
I bet if your lesbian friends could choose between your seed or a PhD seed, they probably, I don't know.
No, they'd want the internet guy.
Okay, you're right.
They'd be like, we really want our son to be able to do a marginal Indian guy impression. Oh, well, you have come to the right place for come.
There was an X-Files episode where that was happening in a town, and they were just discovering it because the kids were being born with tails.
There's one doctor with a tail who's like, it's got everyone baffled.
I can't get
well,
past
he wasn't
the
a
idea
doctor.
that
He was like a janitor or something. He was sneaking in.
I'm stuck on the thought that these lesbians scissor all the time. They saw Taylor do the splits, and now they want his seed.
That's true.
Those girls don't scissor. They saw.
I was banging out the splits at their birthday party that one time, and they were like, whoa, this guy, we need his cum. Let's ask him and put him in an uncomfortable position.
When I first heard you say do the splits,
Yeah.
I was like, it's do a split. He says it funny. And then I realized a split is like South Jersey only. Like it's a very small, like South Jersey, Philly, and the rest of the country says it your way.
No, I think in the South we say do a split too.
Do you? Oh, no.
Sometimes it's hard for me to, I don't know, like remember how I say it, or because I go back and forth depending on who I'm talking to with like things like caramel or whatever.
Yeah. Caramels if I'm like trying to, flavor it up, fancy it up. Otherwise, it's just caramel.
I say caramel. Like that's my default, I think, because I just did.
I would probably say caramel because I'm not as high-handed as you.
La-di-da.
Yeah.
I think you're the one being high-handed.
Caramel is fancier than caramel.
Open your mouth and enunciate caramel.
I did a Google
which
image
one is
search.
the dirtier sounding word? Caramel or caramel?
Caramel. Man, I would love
you.
a Carmelo right now.
I did a Google image search on like the split versus a split, hoping to find like a US map. And all I did is unlock a new kink. This is pretty good.
Yeah, you guys got to play by my rules though. As a Midwesterner, we're the ones with the most common vernacular that everyone gets, no matter where you live in the country. You're gonna take some like, isn't it Pittsburgh where they say yins guys instead of you guys? All yins.
Are you sure it's not yins?
Yeah, like YINZ.
Oh, I've heard use. My father-in-law used to say use.
Use.
Yeah,
Don't like that. You is already plural.
Yeah.
All of you. But anyway,
I haven't watched The Weatherman in so goddamn long. I just realized, like, if I want the weather, I pull up the Doppler radar and look at what's going on because
I ask Siri most of the time.
Yeah, right. Like the last time I saw a Weatherman, it was on the dirty side of YouTube, and it was Mexican weather girls.
Weathermen need to go by the wayside.